Hello, good afternoon, beautiful people out there. It's Karina Gage, your host here, and welcome everyone to my show today. I have here the pleasure and the honor of interviewing this fabulous lady here, Miss Georgette Casimir. She is a life coach and she guides women in the journey of self discovery, healing, and knowing they are deserving of everything they desire. Absolutely love this. So she basically helps women rise, break free, and manifest their dream life. So I am super excited to have her here because I know she's going to share so much value with you guys today. So make sure you might want to take out pen and paper as well. So I'm sure she's going to give you lots of wonderful nuggets. So Georgette, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here today and share more about you. Tell me, I like to start out with this question. What gets you out of bed every day?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I'm so honored. Oh my gosh, what gets me out of bed in the morning? So usually my morning routine is like, ooh, today's going to be the best day of my life. That's how I start my morning. So I'm always excited into knowing, okay, it's going to be the best day of my life and however it comes. So that gets me out of bed. So I'm
Wow.
not a snoozer. So whenever my alarm goes off, I'm like, it's gonna be the best day of my life. So I wake up and the looking forward to my client calls and my seeing my little one's face. He's 8, so that gets me out of bed for sure.
And tell me, what do you love doing? What are two things that you absolutely love doing outside of, your work, what you do? What do you love doing?
Oh my, simple. I love doing a lot of things. But I love ice cream. So I would go and get ice cream. That's one. And the next is literally just stay home and read a book. If I could stay home and just, and my higher self said, stay and read a book all day, I probably would enjoy that.
Me too. I absolutely love books as well. I'm a book nerd. So yeah, usually I usually at least once a day, usually on a Saturday, I like to just relax, grab my favorite book and read, and that's it.
Yes,
So
I love it. I love it.
So you are a lifestyle coach and you bring out the goddess in every woman that comes that you coach. So tell me, how did Georgette get started?
Oh man. So I started and okay, so in 2006, that's when I started on the manifestation part. I knew about manifestation because someone said, read this book. So I was intrigued. So I was always intrigued into that lifestyle. So but I didn't follow that path. And again, I should have listened to my intuition then. And I knew
Right.
I was supposed to go to business school, but I didn't. I studied biomedical. So I was supposed to be a doctor. And
Uh,
after that was done, I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. So then I'm like, what can I do? What am I good at? Then I became a wedding planner. So going to science to a business, basically, I'm like, I have no clue what I'm doing. But again, I'm always this type, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm always going to figure it out. So while I was doing wedding, I love wedding because it's creative. I love the creative side because that's one of my core values. And I try to align my life to live in my core values. And that brought me the creative side. So as I did wedding for like 7 years, and I'm like, okay, there's something missing. I don't know what it is. I love my clients, but I feel like that's not the end for me. So then I had a nudge like 3 years ago. I went through a bad experience, and that's when I started enhancing my intuition and going through the entire spiritual process. And at some point, they're like, coaching. I'm like, nope, that's not my thing. Nope. So then it was a point where like, okay, you're gonna do it. So I started having one-on-one clients who thought, hey, can we chat? I don't know. I feel like you could help me. I'm like, sure. So it started like that. And then, but I never wanted to go public because I'm like, I already have a business. This is it. And then until like there was another nod saying now, now, now. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, okay, okay. Then I'll listen. And then when I did, everything unfolded because
Mm.
life coaching is my life's purpose. So I always say wedding is my passion because I'm creative. It brings out the creative side of me. But
Right.
life coaching is my life purpose because I feel when a client transforms, I feel it in my entire body. And
Mm.
it's just something I can't explain. It's like heaven opens and it's like there's the angels are like dancing and singing.
Wow.
I feel when I see the change in people. So then I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna do this.
That is amazing. Just listening to you talk, it just, to me, it's like what I heard is like your creativity and your servant heart came together through the coaching. And so now you're like super in line because, in the medical part, yes, you were going to serve people, but where were you going to
Yeah,
use the creative side, right?
yeah.
And then I can see you serving in your creativity, but with the coaching, it's just like
Mhm.
it all came together because you're
All
like
came together.
empowering other people. That's
Yes,
amazing. So you have
absolutely.
a call to empower others, and that's what I love. So what were some of your challenges and obstacles that you faced during this time when you decided, okay, I'm going to launch my business, or were those challenges and the fact that you overcame them kind of also the catalyst to, hey, I want to start coaching. So what were those challenges and obstacles that you faced? How did you overcome them to find and then like to be in line with your inner goddess?
Oh, yes,
It's a big
yes,
question, I
yes.
know.
The inner goddess. So the inner goddess part, because like I said, I started with the manifestation part. So I manifested amazing things in my life. So that was always there. But I went through, so I was in a relationship for 9 years. And then I felt like um, at some point, my voice was gone. My voice was taken away from me. I felt like I lost my power. I didn't know how to communicate. I was shut down pretty much, right?
Right.
So it was at a point where I'm like, I don't understand why I'm here. Like, why is this happening to me? So I still had the poor me, I'm a victim, I don't have a choice, but I always did, right? Because yes, I didn't want to take the uncomfortable choice, but I always had a choice. So
Right.
it was then I decided, okay, I need to understand that I don't need like somebody else to tell me you're beautiful. I don't need someone else to tell me here's some flowers. So I had to really dive deep into my self love, and then the more that was in, the more in tune I was with my spiritual practices. My intuition opened up. Then it was like a whole new world changed, and I started like in the path of emotional intelligence. I was like, oh my God, like,
Wow.
what is happening? So I was a walking goddess and I didn't know it. So I started seeing more and more and more women that were in my position because I'm like, I was you. I was you. I let my power go. Because no one had that power. I gave that power away. So it was time to reclaim my crown because I am a queen, and every woman we are queen. So it was time to reclaim that crown. So so I walked into my inner. I did the inner work because we had to go into the childhood inner work, the traumas, the healing,
Right.
all of that, because I feel like the more we go deeper into the shadow, the more we could rise as the person we are, and the more we could recognize the goddess inside of us. So, so yeah, and I felt like how do we not know this? So that's why I
Right.
was so intrigued into, okay, I need to teach this. I need to show up and be in my power so other women could feel like they could empower themselves as well. So yeah, that was the
Awesome.
beginning because it was so damaging to my spirit, and I'm like, no, no one has the power to take your power away. You gave them your power, so it's
Yeah.
time as a goddess, as a queen, to know that no, I am not gonna do that anymore. So yeah.
Right. So you basically just went on your own self-discovery
Yes,
journey,
yes,
healed, transformed, and you're like, I want to help other women
yes.
because I don't want them to wait so long, right?
Exactly, exactly. I
That's
had
so
to do the uncomfortable part. That's the one thing. We had to be uncomfortable, and I was
yeah,
willing to go there.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah, completely. So when you say the energy work, can you give me a kind of tell or explain a little bit what kind of energy work is it that you are
Okay.
incorporating?
So when I talk about the energy work that I incorporate in my journey in my path, it's all of the intuition. First of all, it's like meditation is huge for me. So when I'm sitting there meditating and I could feel the energy, I could feel the oneness with the earth, with um it's something I can't
Creator.
explain, right? It's something that you just feel, and it's just whoa. And so I do that so you could be in tune with your intuition, and we incorporate journaling. Journaling is huge in the energy healing and all of that. And then you have the inner room, the room healing, the Reiki, the whatever energy healings that we bring, the chakra meditations, it's like um,
Gotcha.
so yeah, all of those are part of the alignment, and it helps you go deep down and release the blocks from the ones we gathered from childhood.
Yeah. Those emotional, those traumas that you go through in
Mhm.
childhood. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So who do you say is your ideal client, Georgette?
Whoa. Okay. So my ideal client knows that she is in a place, she is ready to do the work because she is ready to get unstuck. She's ready to move forward and not be in the same place she was 5 years ago. She's like,
Yeah.
now is the time because I don't understand why my life is still in the same exact place. So then she's like, I need to work my mindset. I need to look at myself and understand that I'm not the victim. I am the one leading my life. I am going to show up and say, I am like everything that happens in my life, I have a stake in it. And I am going to manifest the heck out of my life, right? So
Yes.
my ideal client is someone who knows that I want it all. And when I say I want it all, I usually say it's not only attracting the amazing, the happiness, because we have to understand for every other level of life there's different set of challenges. So for you to get the amazingness, you also have to accept the challenges. So that's why having it all means it's like I am going to get uncomfortable and then get the goodness, get uncomfortable, then get the better goodness. So
Yes.
it's that woman who wants to get uncomfortable, work on the mindset,
Yeah.
break free of the old patterns, the limited beliefs, and all the societal things that they have learned and how to behave and how to be, and really show up into their power and accepting every flaws in their body and knowing that I love the person I am no matter what, and moving forward to accomplish it and manifesting the life they truly desire. Because a lot of time we're told that you shouldn't want this much, right? No, it's letting go of all of that and literally sit down and say, what do I truly want? If that's a
Yeah.
little lake house, let's manifest that. If that's like a mansion in whatever place, let's manifest that. But it's allowing yourself to want it all. So the business, the husband, the whatever it is that you want. That's the woman I want. The women who are they're like, they're done playing small in their life and they're ready to show up big. And like, I'm going to show up
I
and
love that.
after it all.
So women who have, I love how you said women who are done playing small and ready to show up big. Really,
Yes.
women who have already accepted their current reality, who have
Yes.
said, okay, I know where I'm at now. This is not where I want to be. I'm
Yes.
ready to have it all. And I'm ready to face the challenges, whatever challenges come my way, so that I can have it all, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
That's amazing. So I know there is I love how you have the steps of rise, break free, and manifest.
Yes.
Can you kind of just tell me a little bit about each? I know I saw it in your on your bio. So kind of give me a description of each step.
Okay, so yes. So I broke it down like this because I feel like in order to manifest so easily, we have to let go of so many things. So that's why we start with the break free. I love the break free aspect because that's where we are working on our mindset. We're breaking free of old patterns. We're letting go of the can I, or who I thought I was, the who am I, what do I want, what do I desire. So we're letting go of all the things that do not belong in our current life. It's letting go, it's putting those boundaries, those people in our life that's holding us back. It's having the boundaries to say no. So then we get to rise. We get to find the inner goddess. We get to work on emotional intelligence and the self-love and the and everything that have to do with who we are. It's like, now I'm showing up into this world and I am showing up authentically, and this is me, and I have and I'm not afraid anymore. I am not afraid to show up. So then that's when we're rising. And then when we rise into a power, when we know how to lead ourselves, because the rising is taking responsibility for our life, leading
Right.
ourselves as women, like not even putting blame on anybody else. It's me. It's the saying that says it's not you, it's me. That's when
Yeah.
it's like, no, seriously, it is really not you, it is me. So we take responsibility for the actions, for the past actions that we have done, and we go into the healing, the forgiveness part of it, and
Right.
we get to truly let go and rise. Then we go into the manifesting. That's now I know who I am. I know what I desire. I let go of all the limited beliefs. Now I know I can go after it all. Now let's go and manifest that life that you desire.
Wow. That is a beautiful process. I know, I love how you break it down like that. Like, let's let go first of all of the heaviness.
Yes.
You can't walk with all this, you can't rise with all this load on your shoulders.
Yes.
So now you've getting rid of that. Now you rise, you can breathe, you know who you are, and you align yourself within that area or with that frequency where you can, okay, now let's
Yes.
manifest. That's beautiful. Beautiful and genius. I love that so much. So before we end the interview here, Georgette, can you please tell the viewers how can they connect with you?
Yes. So they could find me at Georgette Casimir Coaching on Facebook, but that's my business page. And it's the same on Instagram, Georgette Casimir Coaching, at the little at sign. If they want to join my group, I do have a Facebook group called The Rising Queens. And we have here, like, you be yourself and stuff like that. And you could always email me at georgettec.coaching@gmail.com. And you could DM me anytime. I'm here.
Yeah. So ladies, really, if you are ready to get some breakthrough, to rise and to manifest the life of your dreams, definitely connect with Georgette. Get on her in her group. I'm in that group right now. I'm learning so much from her. It's amazing. So Georgette, any last words of advice, any that you would like to give the viewers?
Yes. I just want to say, like, regardless of where you are, seriously, because take a little assessment and look inside and look within and say, is it time for you to rise? I always say it is time. Now is the time, because we always worry about the past, the future, but now is the time. So if you have been trying to do something for the past year, don't worry about the future and the past. Do it now, because the past does not define who you are today. So let go of it all and embrace the now and live the best life. Live your best life. Seriously.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that. Definitely, guys. The time is now.
Yes.
You're never gonna, it's never the perfect timing,
Mhm.
or, your people are like, oh, I'm still waiting for the confidence. No, the time
Yeah.
is now to
Yes.
heal, to rise, and manifest the life of your dreams. It really is now. So, Georgette, once again, thank you so much for joining me, taking
Yeah.
time out of your precious, valuable time to be here today. And for everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you stop by, say hello, leave a comment, and we'll come back and say hello to you as well. And until next time, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.